Here on Coggins Drive in Pleasant Hill is a place where you can find Southern hospitality and authentic Austin flavors. This is Back 40 Texas Barbecue. We are here with one of the owners of Back 40 Texas Barbecue, Angela Warren. Tell me about this restaurant. I mean, this restaurant has a long history in the city of Pleasant Hill.
My father-in-law originated it in 1978. We were over on the other side of the freeway on Oak Park Boulevard. We actually outgrew that space, went across the street, and then this has been our newest location for the last 5 years. Most people, when they first come here, they don't always know the story. Back 40 was actually won in a poker hand. Originally, 3 threes beat a pair of queens, and the rest is history. The bet was for the restaurant. It was a little bit general. Once Michael Schroeder won, he was given the back 40 seats of a restaurant. Jeff and his brother Bill, when they were in Vegas, met Michael Schroeder, who had brought the business concept to them, and that's how the business was originated here. So he took his grandmother Schroeder's authentic Austin recipes and brought them here with Bill and Jeff to California.
You guys have been recognized a great deal over the years for the quality of your food. Tell me about some of those things.
Probably our main event in which we have been recognized is up in Sparks, Nevada. It's the rib cook-off, and so actually this year we just took first place on Labor Day weekend for ribs, which in the rib world, that's about the biggest honor that you can receive. I take a lot of pride because I was born and raised here, first and foremost, and I think for myself and my husband Michael, it's really carrying on Jeff's legacy. I mean, he really originated this business with heart and soul, so we feel very honored to take that on and continue to take it to the next level. And Pleasant Hill is just, it's an awesome community. You know, the people are wonderful and very supportive, and we try to do as much as we can in the community and support the community because they have always supported us. And I mean, 33 years in one city is a big deal, and I think that really speaks for itself.
And what kinds of things do you do in the community?
A lot of it is here. We hold a lot of mixers, things for the city officials, things for the city in general. We donate a lot of time and food and just try to get involved in different community events in that way. We have either one really large banquet space, which can actually accommodate up to 250 seated, about 500 standing. So we've done a variation of events with that. There's 2 rooms. This is the Austin room that we're in currently with the built-in bar. And then the San Antonio is the other room next door. Catering is a very large part of our business, so we actually cater all over the Bay Area. We do a lot of large corporate events, weddings, birthdays, you name it.
What's it like here on a Friday night?
Friday night is typically always hopping. Downstairs in our downstairs saloon, we're offering acoustic entertainment every Friday and Saturday night. Vince, our executive chef, he puts out beautiful specials every weekend. So we have everything from filet mignon, really nice fresh fish dishes. We do a lot of Tex-Mex. So really there's something to cater to everybody.
You say it's people, the awards say it's the ribs and the sauce and all that. Why should people come here?
The food speaks for itself. I think that our service is really a cut above. I don't think that you go as many places anymore and really just get that familial sense from people, and that I would like to think that we give that on a normal basis. So.
We're now in the kitchen at Back 40 Texas Barbecue, and this is Vince Herrera, the executive chef here, and today you are going to show us one of your new items on the menu, a slider that you expect to be very, very popular.
We're going to do a prime rib slider with a Granny Smith apple horseradish cream and tumbleweed onions. I'm starting off with a cup of cream cheese. Let that whip a bit. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Once I got it to a smooth consistency, I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to add sour cream. I'm going to take my apple and I'm going to squeeze most of the juice out. Why I'm doing that is so that this mixture will not be so runny and it'll be a nice consistency. All right, a little salt, a little pepper. I put a little bit of fresh horseradish in there. I'm going to take it back here and I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to take my onions and I'm going to slice them really thin. I've already pre-made a dredge. This consists of half corn flour, all-purpose flour, salt, pepper, cayenne. Bring it on over to the fryer. Well, I'm going to let them cook for about, probably about 40 seconds. I'm going to take my slider rolls. I'm going to cut these in half. I'm going to take my mixture here. We take whole prime ribs and I'll thinly slice it. I'll come through with my pre-seasoned, and there we go.
That took no time at all.
No, it doesn't. But, you know, of course the prime rib did smoke and did cook for a good 4 hours. We've also added an addition of pork sliders on there, Kobe beef sliders as well.
Back in 1978, I wanted to bring to California Texas barbecue. At that time, nobody had done it. Having it in my city or the city that I was raised in was the reason. And Pleasant Hill's a great city. I love the community and the people that are in it. It's important. We're all a family here, and I treat the staff that way. And so I think that's the way that they turn around and they treat our guests that way. Over the years, we've won 2 People's Choice Awards. We've won Best Sauce twice, and we've won 4th place, 3rd place, 2nd place, but never the grand prize, and this year we won that too. It's finally nice to bring that trophy home.
You are the general manager here. How many people do you actually have that work here?
Last count, I think we were in the mid-80s. We have, servers, catering staff, dishwashers, cooks, runs the gamut.
For anybody who, maybe lives in Pleasant Hill or the surrounding areas, what is it that you offer to them that they should come down for?
We offer something that not a lot of places in the Bay Area have, and that's slow-cooked barbecue done authentic Texas style.
Back 40 was focused on barbecue up until 5 years that we came back into this location. From here, they brought me more on board to expand the menu. Before, we never had a grill, so now we have fillets on the menu. We do ribeye steaks. We do, burgers. We've won awards in the past for our sauce and taken 2nd place in ribs, but this year we came in 1st.
So what does something like that do for you as a restaurant?
I think as a whole, know that we're on the right path. We see business increase after that because everybody wants to try the award-winning ribs. This is a St. Louis style cut pork rib. To incorporate the flavor that we're looking for, it comes not only through the marinade but through the smoke and the time that we put into the ribs. What we do, we take a little bit of dry rub. And of course, this would be laying on here for 24 hours. We would refrigerate it. We like to do both sides. The dry rub is our own special blend of seasonings. Sweet, yet a little bit spicy. I have a mustard and a honey mixture here and some other ingredients. And we're going to rub that in. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some turbinado sugar and some other things that we manipulate the meat with, and we'll smoke it for 3 hours, take it out, and do it again halfway through the process. And this is the finished product that we will end up with. I'll let you be the judge.
Messy, but very tasty.
Barbecue, that's what it's about. Got to get in there.
The people that work here are probably some of the nicest people around. You always feel like you're at home here. It's tough to go wrong with the prime rib, or on Friday, the Jack Daniel's barbecued ribs. Fantastic.
Food is outstanding, people are friendly, and the cocktails are fun. Yeah, a lot of good drinks, and yeah, it's a fun place to come.
Well, I'm from Texas originally, so I love the Texas ambiance. It reminds me of home. I love the prime rib. The prime rib is the best around. Texas tea. You have to have the Texas tea.
If you haven't tried the food, you got to try it. It's great. I love the bacon wrap prime rib, but prime rib is always really good. It's real laid back. I come here, have a couple of Texas teas. All it takes is one.
We walk in, we just feel like this is our second home. The food's great, the live music. I mean, that's why we're here tonight. Angela's a sweetheart. The first time I met her, I didn't even know, she worked here, let alone owned it, and she's just so open and warm.
It's a Texas feel. You look around, you have the Western feel, you have Tombstone, one of the best Westerns of all time right on the wall, and it kind of makes you feel like you're almost in a different area, like a different state. If Tyler's working, you have to have his mojito.
A lot of people come here and, give us their business, and we really don't take that for granted. So.